This is Kal Kat, the Kal Katster, and this is a review of a movie that's been out for a couple weeks called Atomic Blonde. It is actually not a copy of one of my short stories, fortunately. It's some other graphic novel, about the Dark City or something. I don't. Anyway, I looked up the novel and black and white. But yeah, it's a comic booky thing. The movie. I'm not too familiar with it, so the movie or the novel thing. It's being compared to John Wick. I haven't seen John Wick. So yeah, it's a female James Bond movie. It's a Femme Nikita type of thing. So it's not the same thing, but it's very similar. She was a super spy. It's a James Bond thing. It's got Charlize Theron and James McAvoy and some other people in it. And John Goodman. And it's a really quick recap thing, I guess. She's a super spy. It's the Berlin Wall is coming down. It's 1989, and she's out there trying to find the spy. There's this spy who's got a watch with the names of all the spies in Eastern Europe on it. That he got a list, and he's being shot at. And there's another guy, another spy, Spyglass. That's really obvious. He also has the list, but it's in his head. They're trying to get him out of the thing. Meanwhile, our main character lady falls in love with a French lady, and at one point there is a lesbian scene with them. Anyway, so yeah, I guess she's trying to get information, but she falls in love with her anyway. And yeah, which would be very 2017. Not early 80s. But yeah. Also note that scene in the comic book, the graphic novel, is played by a man. She has an affair with a man who's another spy. So yeah, it's completely changed in the movies. The director made it a man, in the a woman as a man originally. Anyway, but there are other things that were changed to the different groups of spies and things. She's working for MI6 or America or whatever, CIA, or there's stuff is going on, and yeah, so it's secret agents often reveal who they are, their secret identity. You think they would not discuss that if they were in that actual real spy organizations. Also, it's probably in terms of the gunplay not to be taken entirely seriously, because at times they are dodging bullets that somehow do not hit them, and at other times bullets do hit them, depending on where the story goes. But I guess it's an action picture. Why not? The curiosity in this movie, though, was that two people, a guy pulling a guy in a wheelchair, wandered into the movie in the theater. And there was hardly anybody in the theater. Wandered into the movie about 10 to 15 minutes before it ended. Just actually seeing the ending. And then they went out. So I think they didn't realize they were actually at the ending of it. So they saw the ending, assuming they went back out and saw it again. The previews were rather banal. There was one for some new comedy thing where, an actress is 40, oh my goodness, and she's got a family, and another nuclear family. One the ex-husband meets the regular husband. Oh boy! And there's three other guys. So it's basically Three's Company meets 3 Men and a Baby meets not The Wedding Crashers. What was that movie? Super bad. Knocked Up, kind of. This is 40, the sequel to Knocked Up, which I have not seen, but this movie's going there. Yeah, not a very exciting prequel. It's not a sequel to that movie, though. It's just another movie with a similar plot. I don't even think they even thought of it. They just nuclear family, not very exciting. The spy movie had exciting moments, though. So yeah, there was and there was also a new Steven Spielberg movie based on another Japanese manga comic coming out, Ready Player One, which looks like a little bit like Virillion, crossed with The Matrix and a little bit of other stuff. It's probably going to suck Anyway, but yeah. So I don't have much to say about Atomic Blonde. Actually, Charlize Theron. I know a lot of people think, oh man, she's amazing looking. She's all right looking. I don't know. but yeah. So, but then there's, well, there's a lot. There appears to be a lot of Hollywood prettying up kind of thing. But yeah, she's a spy. Ooh, she's got like she's all banged up at one point, like a Bruce Willis character, and the scars and things are all put in places where they're very chic looking to make her look more attractive, even with scars. So, back in the day, she probably would have been perfect for the role of the crazy heiress chick in one of my horror comedies that I never actually produced as a story. Well, I produced it as a story, but I never made a movie out of it. I don't think anybody's going to give me the rights to make that movie. But she would have been. She'd be the villain now. She'd be the villainous older lady who shows up. She wouldn't be the main character. She'd be the villainous older lady. But yeah, that would still work. She'd be just another character. But yeah, but the gender swap thing was apparently the director's idea, and that's not in the book. So that completely throws away any of the other stuff that was there about that. Yeah. So if that was the only thing, the titillating lesbian scene, I was like, not prudish or nothing. Just didn't think that it was very interesting. There was a lot of shots of Charlize Theron, different parts of Charlize Theron in the movie, in which she gets into the bathtub and ice, but kind of can't tell. I mean, they didn't want to make it a porno, of course. They're going to do that. And yeah. There's really not much else to say about it. This is a fun action movie if you like that character and playing something, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Rotten Tomatoes gave it about 76% or something, and yeah, it kind of agree with it. It's fine. It's okay. It's fun. Parts in it. Now 3 weeks in, of course, a couple of weeks in, we have an audience of literally 6 people in the theater during the day. 6 people, but it's during the day on a Monday, so maybe they just so it's different. And I don't usually do a movie review on a Monday, but something came up to make me let me do a movie review on a Monday. So yeah, so there. I guess that's my review of Atomic Blonde. It's not much of a review. I didn't really want to give away anything, but it's been out a while. But yeah, just there's a lot of assassinations and double crosses and spy things going on, and nothing's really a shocker in it. I would say, kind of by the numbers. So when they start whacking the various counter spies and double agents, I figured, yeah, I was not shocked at all. The part at the end, spoiler, saw it coming, and there it was. Not that I'd heard about it or anything, but it was kind of in the trailer. Yeah, don't do that in your movie. Oh, there was one of the preview movies showed a trailer where they did something similar. Anyway, so that's my review.